folks. It's the E-Block. You know what it's time for, entertainment news, but some kind of tough stories, tough things to talk about this morning. So I want to bring in both of you. Thank you for being with us. I want to talk about Amanda Bynes because she is undergoing a mental evaluation in a psychiatric hospital right now. She is on a 2-week psychiatric hold after allegedly getting caught setting fire to a gas can in Thousand Oaks, California. Joining me now to talk about this and some of the other topics of the day, Kendra G of the Ryan Cameron Morning Show on V103 radio, and Jimmy Alexander, co-host of Mornings with Cindy and Jimmy on Star 94. Thank you both for coming in. I appreciate it. So Amanda Bynes, this has been sad and really difficult to watch. Her parents have now asked for conservatorship. Right. And a judge is still deciding on that. Meantime, she's being held for 2 weeks undergoing basically psychiatric evaluations. What do you make of this so far? This is a former Nickelodeon star.
Well, you know, I don't really wish crazy upon anybody, but I actually want her to be crazy because then it will excuse all of the behavior that we have seen within the last year. I mean, this girl has so many misdemeanors last year. She's going on Twitter, taking inappropriate pictures, saying inappropriate things, you know, with the allegedly throwing marijuana out at the police officer at her house. So I think she truly might have a mental issue. I really do.
What's your take on it?
Well, I think absolutely. Anytime you're throwing marijuana at police officers, you know things are not going well in your life. But it's a situation where you want this poor girl to get help and see all these things, and it's just so sad. And we saw Britney Spears in this kind of shape 5 years ago. And I really...
Look how well Britney's come out of it.
I totally agree, Poppy. And I think that's why, and I'm not kidding when I say this, Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, should start a company where he takes over the lives of these type of stars, whether Lindsay Lohan or this, because he did such a great job with Britney that he could really show guidance to a lot of celebrities.
And it sounds like that's what Amanda Bynes' parents are trying to do. It's still to be seen whether they're going to get that control. We put a call in but haven't had any answer from her family on that. But I think everyone's hoping for the best for her.
Yes, definitely.
Because it's very, very tough. All right, I want to talk about a different topic. I want to talk about celebrity chef Paula Deen. She is back in crisis mode now that one of her former employees is bringing allegations of some racist comments to the table. Former cook Dora Charles tells the New York Times that Deen did the following: used racial slurs, wanted her to ring a bell in front of her restaurant, yelling for people to come get dinner, and also even asked other employees to allegedly dress up in an Aunt Jemima basically outfit for dinner service. So these are all allegations. First of all, I want to tell you what Deen's PR team, they have denied all of the charges in this. Deen's PR team has. They've said, fundamentally, Dora's complaint is not about race, but about money. Let's talk about this for Paula Deen, because these are more allegations that she's facing.
Right. Can I just say, it is he said, she said, but if majority of all the African-American people that have worked for Paula Deen are saying the same thing, I mean, I don't think everyone is lying. I mean, this woman says that she started with Paula Deen in the beginning and was making $10 an hour. Paula Deen promised her riches, and she said, I wish I could have got it in writing. Right now, to me, the only person I could say Paula Deen is Oprah Winfrey. If she came out and said, you know what, this lady really is a good woman, then maybe I would start to change differently. But it's not. I know it's he said, she said, and I know it's allegations, but I got to tell you, I am believing all of these allegations. I really am.
What about you, Jimmy?
Well, it's such a, again, another sad situation, because you don't want to be called the old racist lady. You don't want that to be your memory of when you're dead and gone. That's, oh, she's the old racist lady. Right. But, and now there's so many stories. The only thing if I was Paula Deen, and I would say, when people bring this up to her, I go, can you believe Anthony Weiner? Because I don't want to talk about anything else than that.
Yeah. That is so true. I say this not to jokingly, but George Zimmerman kind of saved Paula Deen's life because we...
You mean just taking the spotlight?
Taking the spotlight with the media.
But these allegations are coming.
Yeah.
When you look at her career, a lot of her big deals, she was dropped from a lot of her big deals. Not all of them, but a lot of them. What do you see in terms of career comeback? Because there is that theory that some people really like a comeback story.
Oh, she's gonna come back because she has a value with the networks, and I believe, I want to say one of the networks, maybe the Food Network, don't quote me, is already thinking about renewing her contract and bringing her back, because at the end of the day, it's all about money. So she's gonna still be able to make money. If she's missed and ratings start to flow and go down, they will bring her back a year from now.
You know, I agree with you, but what I think Paula needs to do is, again, you don't want to be known, you don't want that to be the last thing you're known for. To really rehabilitate that image and maybe go to Oprah and go, can I do a show on your channel?
Yeah, she needs Oprah.
Where I go to schools.
She needs Oprah
right now. But where she goes to schools and she tries to help kids bring kids together of different racial backgrounds, because it really, I think it would do her good to see maybe racism from a younger eye.
That's a really interesting idea. Guys, thank you for joining us. We ran out of time. We were going to talk about Mick Jagger rocking it out at 70, but hey, he can still rock, right?
Right.
Not see him until he's 100.
I heard his writer contract said at Jim Beam now it's insure. So, that's what I hear.
No.
That's what I hear. I don't know.
No. All right, guys, thanks for being with us as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
That's a great segment there. Next, a new day, an awkward flight